I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Zoom meetings because it has actually become kind of life-changing for me, and it's become one of those tools that I just absolutely cannot do my business without. And I have several clients using it, so I thought I would just do a quick run through. So there are several different packages that you can choose. You can choose the free version. I recommend that just to kind of get a feel for it. I'm currently using the Pro version. And the reason that I chose that was so that I could be able to take advantage of the cloud recording, and I'll show you how I'm using that here in just a second. So basically, here's the ins and outs that you need to know right off the bat. So you can host a meeting, you can schedule a meeting, or join a meeting currently in progress. So hosting a meeting is something, if I want to do this right now on the fly, I just want to be able to have a quick meeting with someone, and I want it to be a webinar so that I'm showing them what's on my screen, similar to what I'm doing with you right now. I could just click host a meeting, screen share only. When you initially do it, you are going to have to download their software and run it, but it's completely safe and fine. You are going to after it gets connected, you'll want to tell what exactly you want to share. So I normally just do the screen version, and then down here in the bottom, you are going to want to make sure you're clicking join audio. I use my computer's audio. I am actually not going to do this right now. I'm going to actually stop since we're already I'm actually recording through gaming software right now because I normally record through Zoom, but since I'm trying to demonstrate Zoom, it's a little tricky. So the other way that you can do it is to schedule your meeting. So let me get logged in, make sure I'm logged in here. Okay, so this is the way that I prefer to do it, and the reason is this is just kind of my instant meetings. It doesn't really tell me much about the meeting other than the meeting, my personal meeting ID. But if I schedule a meeting, I can be a little bit more detailed. So rather than it just saying my meeting, I can say, I'll make it my daughter actually. So I'm having a meeting with Emma, and then I can give a little description. We are going to go over emails. I don't know. And then you can pick your day, your time. Once it's all scheduled, so let me just pick a random day and time here. I can also say that I want to record the meeting automatically. This is huge for me, and these options just kind of depend on what the meeting, how you want to share the recording. So I share in two different ways. Sometimes when I do a very large webinar training, it might be 2 to 3 hours, I will go ahead and save it on the local computer, because then later I will go into my Squarespace or into my client's Squarespace page, and I can embed that video directly into a page, a hidden page on the website for them so that they can access it later, whether it be embedded on my website or their website. That way they always have access to the information that I provided them in that long webinar. If it's something just really quick that we're going over, maybe a 15-minute discovery call or a short how-to session that I'm doing with someone, a lot of times I'll share it in the cloud because it's faster. If I do it in the cloud, then basically Zoom is storing it for me, and then I will just get the link when it's done, and I just copy and paste that link and give it to the client. So once it's done, my meeting is scheduled, I can now click save. And then I have this invite attendees. So I can just copy this invitation. Here it is. This is everything that they need to know. It's basically telling them the topic, the day, the time. Here is the link. All they have to do is click that, run the software, and connect to their computer's audio, and they'll be fine. If they do not have headphones and microphone, then they're going to want to call in by their phone. They can still see your screen, but they'll want to use the phone dialing by location option so that they can hear everything and communicate with you by phone. They can also use their mobile device. So copy meeting invitation, then you simply email it to them. It's that simple. So once you have done your meeting, you're basically, the meeting starts up. You can, like I said, join your audio. You can mute your attendees. You can actually choose to turn the video screen on and off, stop your video, and anytime that you'd like to. So sometimes I like to start it off with a a screenshot of myself or me talking to them, and then I'll turn that portion off because I don't want my attendees to get distracted just staring at the dumb faces that I'm making. But other times you maybe want the attendee might want to show me something on their end, like a book that they have or notes that they have or something. So they'll often just turn on their camera super quickly, show me what they have, and then turn it back off again so it's not distracting. But once your meeting is done and you have your recordings, they're over here on the side. You have the recordings that are on in the cloud right here, and then I have my local recordings, and this just basically tells me where I have got my recordings stored. So my local recordings actually go to my documents folder in a file named Zoom. The reason I like to schedule my meetings and name them is I can just come down here and search when I'm done. If I can't remember where that Zoom file is, I can just search Emma, and it would show me where that Emma, one option would be where that Emma Zoom file is. So once you have your recordings, if it is a cloud version, you just hit share. You're going to say you want to keep it publicly, and you just copy this, email it to your client, and then they will click on it and they'll be able to watch the entire video session again, webinar session again at their leisure. If it's a local recording, it's a little bit different because you are going to have to find a way to share that with them, whether it be Google Drive or, like I said, I like to embed it in my website. If you would like more information about that or anything else regarding Zoom, you can definitely give me an email or shoot me an email, at jen@imbym.com, or you can also just visit my website, which is www.imbym.com or internetmarketingbyjenmaher.com. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and definitely try to take advantage of Zoom if you're in any kind of coaching or any kind of business where you want to get to know people and talk to them or show them things on your computer without having to meet them face to face. It's an excellent, excellent option. Thank you and have a great day.